You've played with Marius Grigonis and Rokas Giedraitis in Alba Berlin. What was your relationship with these guys? Do you still keep in touch with them?
Yeah, for sure. We still are very good friends. We built a great relationship in Alba, especially because in that team everybody was like a good person before being a good player, and we had some very close relationship, me and Marius, the first year, maybe because Americans are always together and Europeans on the other side. And when he left, I was like kind of sad, like who's gonna replace Marius? But then Rokas came, and it was like 2 amazing years with him. And I really like my Lithuanian friends.
Maybe it has something to do with about you growing up, in Spain, in basketball term, and Marius as well.
Yeah, that was for sure one of the topics in our relation. We had a lot of common friends from Spain and common things and things we do that we took from Spain. So yeah, for sure that was one of the things.
Is Spanish culture something you like a lot or no?
Actually, yeah, I like how they live. Everything's easy, tranquilo, everything, and yeah, I like it.
So you've spent some years in Barcelona youth system. How big is it for you to be a part of that kind of organization?
It was a privilege, and I was honored and very happy to be part of that big club, but that was 10 years ago. So,
did you meet any football players while being there?
Yeah, you see them in the training camp, training center. But they live their own life, and they are different than basketball players. They are not really friends with basketball players.
Are you a fan of football or not?
I am, but I didn't go to some games. I don't know why actually. I did went to 2 games, but.
So you're not a supporter of Barcelona football team?
I am, but I prefer being at home on my sofa with my snacks than being on the stadium freezing.
It is interesting that your head coach's dream job is actually coaching Alba Berlin. Have you heard about it? Nena Chanak.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so...
I know I knew it when I came here and we talked about it. I know he played there also, but interesting, he lived in the same building that I lived 10 years later, or more than 10 years later. That's interesting, but I didn't know it's his dream job to go back there.
Can you confirm that Alba Berlin organization is the highest shelf?
For sure, one of the highest organizations in Europe, with club with a big history, and it's really a big basketball club.
And what do you think about the city of Berlin, which is a big city?
Huge city with a lot of cultures, mixed cultures, and it's not a typical German city. And I really liked it. Like, you need time to get to know the city. You cannot see everything in 1 year.
You have Guyanese blood as well as Serbian. Is that something important to you?
For sure, it is. It's my blood. It's what built me, my character and everything. Also that kind of Caribbean part, more chill, more not so temperament and big character like Serbians. So, but I think that's a good mix. Have both sides.
Do you visit that country a lot or no?
No, it's far away. It's I never had time to travel. Never had time to travel for 2 days one way and 2 days other way. So, but I wish and I hope I will go back. My mom is going often, but I hope me and my sister can go and visit the family there soon.
What is the biggest passion for you outside of basketball?
I don't like playing games on PlayStation. That's for sure one thing. Normal, like every sports person, watch Netflix, rest on your couch, watch Netflix. But in the summer, I grew up watching horse racing, and I really like that when I have time to go and watch it. And when I was in Germany, I saw that it's very popular there, so I like kind of went back and into it and followed that.
Horse racing, actually very interesting.
Yeah.
In Lithuania there is one during winter.
Yeah, in Utenos, I think.
Yeah.
But it's different. It's the one with how you call it, the trail. But I like more the ones that are on the horse.
Last year you had a short stint in Prie. What did you learn about Lithuania during that time?
I knew already before something about Lithuania. I was in Panevėžio on the European Championship 10 years ago. Then with Marius and Rokas, I get to know them, their families, and how Lithuanians are. But the 2-3 weeks in Prie, I saw that the people are kind. I like how they interacted with me or with other people. I see that it's a basketball country. They know, even if you play for Prie, they know who you are. They follow everything in basketball, and that's what I like. To be recognized out of the court sometimes.
I guess that during your youth years, the national teams, you've met up with the Lithuanian teams as well. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's kind of a rivalry in Serbia as well.
It is, especially the senior national team make that rivalry from past years and long time ago. So in the youth, it's the same for the youth. Two basketball countries. It's always a big match for us, even though it was 1 year. I remember we played Lithuania for the 5th place. It's literally nothing, but it was a big game. It was who's better, Serbia or Lithuania, even though it was for 5th place.
Labas! Patiko šis video? Daugiau tokių rasi Betsafe-LKL TV YouTube kanale. Susitiksim ten.